Today, when we are celebrating Dhanvantari Day, the day of Ayurveda, the day of transformation of poison into nectar, this is the day I wish to cordially invite the custodians of health in every nation to introduce Ayurveda in their homes, in their families, in their cities, all the mayors to introduce this in their cities, all the governors to introduce Ayurveda in their states, and all the presidents of the nations, the heads of state, the national head, to introduce Ayurveda in his country, in order that the individual is most balanced, the behavior of the individuals is most balanced and therefore evolutionary and therefore progressive and therefore without harming anyone. You know, people begin to harm anyone here and there because they are not fulfilled in their life. They are not satisfied in their life. They don't have the techniques of fulfilling their desire. And if the governments or the parents at home give the children the technique of keeping their mind and body and behavior balanced, if they give them the knowledge of Ayurveda, the most fundamental knowledge of total life, and that can be done in a very, very short time, even though the life is infinitely large and enormously varied, but the knowledge, the total knowledge can be given in a very short time. So it is for the governments, it is for the heads of states, for the governors, for the mayors, and for the heads of the families to gain this knowledge of Ayurveda and to give this knowledge of Ayurveda to all their dependents. This will create a beautiful home, a beautiful family, a beautiful integrated city life, a beautiful integrated state life, a beautifully integrated national life, and beautifully, beautifully integrated world family. This is what we see today celebrating the day of Ayurveda, that it's possible now in this generation. It's possible now in this generation through the introduction of Ayurveda in any home and in any society, in any country, to create a beautifully, perfectly healthy society. A new civilization will be born, free from pains and sufferings. Ayurveda, because it has those fundamental values of nature. Ayurveda functioning on the basis of the fundamental values of life. It has the possibility of maintaining balance in everyone's life all the time. It has the competence of maintaining balance in any city life. It has the competence of maintaining balance in any state or national life. It has the competence of maintaining perfect balance in national life, and therefore it has the competence of creating a disease-free society. And not only a disease-free society, a society floating in perfect harmony and happiness. A society floating in fulfillment. A balanced state of life will be cherished by all. And in that, no one would go wrong, means no one become imbalanced. Introduction of Ayurveda in any home or in any nation is the best thing that the custodians of home, the parents, and the government people, the head of state, who have a parental role for the whole population, they can bestow their subordinates, their dependents, raise them into perfect health, make the nation a shining star in the family of nations. Ayurveda has the competence of creating perfectly healthy man, a balanced man. And therefore, this is that system of health. This is that natural system of health which has competence to create a disease-free society. I want to emphasize on the word a disease-free home, a disease-free family, and a disease-free society. Who would not like it? And what it means. It doesn't need long time training. It doesn't need anything except knowing how to consult a dictionary or knowing how to water a plant. That's all. These three little values, Vata, Pitta and Kapha, they are simple expressions of those innate value in consciousness. Consciousness. And consciousness is a universal something. It's a universal value. It's pervading the whole universe. And it has those three values. Rishi, Devata and Chandas, or Vata, Pitta and Kapha. Doesn't matter in what language we say it. But fundamental three values, knowledge of that, very easily, very simply, and very completely gained within short time. And this is absolutely very, very necessary for every householder to know, for every mother at home to know, for every minister of health to know, for every president to know, that it's possible to see the children of the country enjoying perfect health, and then creativity, productivity, self-sufficiency, and on that basis invincibility is going to be a normal experience in every nation. So Ayurveda has that tremendous possibility. What it needs is just knowledge about it, just knowledge about these few fundamentals of life. Vata, Pitta and Kapha, and their variations a little bit. The five elements of Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Jal, Prithvi, that is this everyone in the world knows five elements, space and what? Air and fire and water and earth. Natural law which has given birth to creation. We handle creation from that level, from where it has sprung. We handle the plant from that level, from where it has grown, the root or the seed. So Ayurveda is a very perfect science of life, absolutely very perfect, and its textbooks are so profoundly rich. It's just like knowing to consult a dictionary. In short time you consult the dictionary and you begin to use the words here and there and there and there. For a man to know Ayurveda and maintain his perfect state of health, it's very simple. It's very simple. Ayurveda holds that some imbalance starts in the system. Some kind, maybe Vata. Vata becomes more and Pitta and Kapha become less or something. A particular kind of imbalance starts in the system. And if proper diet is not provided at that time and proper application of some herbs not applied, then that imbalance starts to grow and grow and grow, and it takes many days or months depending on the kind of imbalance. And then whatever is the weakest point in the system, that imbalance starts to express itself. Supposing the ache in the forehead, headache starts. But it starts to build up as a consequence of imbalance in the vata, or somewhere imbalance in the pitta, or imbalance in kapha. So when the man of Ayurveda meets a man with headache, he just sees and says, oh, this headache may be due to pitta imbalance, or vata imbalance, or kapha imbalance. He just knows what plant to take and puts that thing here, or gives him to eat, or dissolve in water and give him to eat, something. And then that imbalance, which had shown that particular kind of symptom, that imbalance begins to be transformed into balance, and then the whole physiology regains balance. Thereby I want to say that when the balance is restored, and that particular imbalance which appeared as a symptom of headache, when that imbalance is gone, then the physiology is balanced. A balanced physiology means it will not have any symptom of ill health, because it has been balanced. This is how Ayurveda approached the field of health from its holistic value. And that is why we say this is a system of health, Ayurveda, which has the possibility of maintaining health for long time, longevity of life in the direction of immortality. Longevity of life in the direction of immortality in this generation, because it's now that we are making Ayurveda worldwide. The science existed, it's the eternal science, but now we are making Ayurveda worldwide known and practiced. On that basis we say, in this generation we are using a phrase, in the direction of immortality. When the world has used Ayurveda, all the people and the governments have introduced Ayurveda in their countries, within 2, 3, 4 generations, we'll boldly begin to talk of Ayurveda Amritanam, immortality of Ayurveda. But today, if you talk immortality, people will think, oh, this is not anything serious and all that. It's true. When no one is healthy today, and then we begin to talk of immortality. We have every right to talk of immortality as far as Ayurveda is concerned, but the atmosphere in the world is so horrible. The suffering in the world is thought to be an inevitable part of it. And this tour is human, is very popular, as if man is born to make mistakes. That simply means man is not born to be healthy, to be perfectly healthy. All these slogans which have grown in society in different parts of the world, they are only from the level of ignorance of this possibility of maintaining perfect health of the individual and the nation. It's only that ignorance of that knowledge is the only cause for all this age-old state of suffering of human existence. Now is the time. Today we are celebrating, and we are in a very joyful mood about this perfect health and possibility of creating the whole world family on a beautiful level of perfect health. Ayurveda is now sponsoring a civilization where pains and sufferings will be a story of the past. I'm not exaggerating, I'm not exaggerating. I'm saying this thing on a very practical ground of application of Ayurveda. The possibility is that no man will be unhealthy. Pains and suffering should not belong to life. It's a very beautiful time today. The joy of the promoter of Ayurveda. We are celebrating Dhanvantari Day today, and in this day what we have done is, we have not gone into the details of Ayurveda, but we have reviewed the holistic value of Ayurveda, and what we have located is that the knowledge of the three fundamental values of life, Vata, Pitta and Kapha, and knowing to handle this, one can maintain perfect health. And we are very fortunate in this world center of perfect health to have very accomplished Ayurvedic physicians in India, and they are with me to support all that I have said. It's a beautiful, beautiful day to celebrate the perfect health of all mankind and promise creation of a society free from suffering, and promise a healthy world family, and promise the dawn of the age of enlightenment for all mankind. All glory to Gurudev. Jai Gurudev.
Jai, Jai, Jai.